Hi, my name's Calvin Larson. I'm here with Jacob Ganot and Timothy Hughes. Welcome back to the GHS Tech YouTube channel. Today we are going a show we like to call rather spicy things. And we're just gonna have a great time with Timothy Hughes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So one of the first questions we got for you is, tell us a little bit about your backstory. There you
Depends on what backstory would you like to know?
go.
Like where I
So
grew
you
up?
grew up in Colorado, is
Yeah,
that right?
I grew up
A
in
little bit about that.
Aurora, Colorado. Moved around actually for the first few years. I was born in Illinois, moved to Texas for a year, moved back to Illinois for a year, and then
You do
moved to
down in
Colorado.
Texas?
What I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I was in kindergarten, first grade when I went down there. So I was
Not
pretty
much.
young. So moved to Colorado when I was in third grade, and that's where I stayed and went to high school and those things. So.
Okay. Cool. Oh, all right. Now we got. So the next question we got coming up is, tell us about your kids. What do your kids do?
I've got a daughter. She's in Rochester, Minnesota.
College.
Graduated from college. She's working at Mayo Clinic right now. I've got a son who is playing football and going to school at Ferris State University in Michigan. And our youngest is a senior this year at Jefferson High School in Sioux Falls.
Alrighty. Sweet.
So yeah.
What were some things that you did in high school that? Just tell us a little bit about that. Fun things.
Mostly sports.
You didn't do anything fun.
No. Mostly sports. Didn't do anything real serious. Went to parties, stuff like that, but I had mostly parties and stuff like that, but I didn't get into a lot of trouble. I had parents that were pretty stringent on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if I got into too much trouble, I wouldn't have to worry about going to parties or playing sports or anything else. So I kind of stayed out of the way.
Right on. And then college. What did you do in college? You play sports or anything?
Yep. First 2 years, I went to Snow College out in Utah, which is a junior college in Ephraim, Utah. Town's about the size. Well, it's grown a little bit, but when I was there, it was about the size of probably Del Rapids. So that was a big change to go from Denver, Colorado, the Denver metro area, to a town the size of Del Rapids, and lived there for 2 years. That was a big change, but did that 2 years and then transferred to Northern State in Aberdeen, where I finished off my degree and played football up there and ran track as well.
Right on.
Right on.
Pass this off to Calvin.
All right. Do you want to prepare the nice young man another wing? All right. All right, Mr. Hughes. So, where'd you meet your wife?
Met my wife in Colorado. She was friends with my best friend growing up. They actually ended up going to the same college, and so he was responsible for introducing us. And yeah, as I say, the rest is history.
All right. How'd you know you were ready to marry your wife?
She told me I was. How's that?
All right. Looks like we got another.
The sauce is struggling right now.
We're just gonna skip one. Don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah. No. Not bad.
Last one was supposed to be hot.
Okay.
I didn't think it was hot at all.
No.
All right. So I'll just ask you a question while you're finishing that up. Could you tell us a bit more about the man behind the teacher? Like, what are you like outside of school? What do you like to do and all that?
Really like to spend time with the family. Over the last few years, naturally, I've had a lot of kids involved in stuff, so I've spent a lot of time in their stuff. We volunteer at my wife's job during holidays and things of that nature. So really, it's family time. I also help out with an organization called the Miners. It's a junior high travel football team, and so I've been doing that for the last, I think this is year 9 or 10 for us. So been doing that. So no, just try to give my time where I can to others, youth group and church, that kind of stuff.
All right. Mr. Hughes, if you could pick one celebrity to just have a nice dinner with, who would it be? And also on top of that, what would you eat at the dinner?
One celebrity, dead or alive.
Anyone. If you have an answer for dead and for alive, you can give us both.
Okay. I would say a one who's no longer with us. And when we say celebrity, you're talking like movie star. Well known. Well, for me, well known is Walter Payton, Chicago Bear running back. That's who I would have dinner with. If you want another one who might be a little more well known, he just passed away, would be James Earl Jones, who was the voice of Darth Vader and Simba from The Lion King, and played in I'm sure you guys have seen the movie The Sandlot. He was the old guy with the dog, the old black guy with the dog. So he'd be phenomenal to talk to. Presently living, celebrity presently living. How about Ryan Reynolds? For no other reason other than I like Deadpool, and he seems like a type of guy you could sit down and have some wings with and just kind of hang out and shoot the breeze with. So, I don't know. Ryan Reynolds would be one maybe. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of people who I just go, yep, I'd love to meet them. But Michael Jordan, I'd like to hear about. I just want to hear the stories. Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman, just sit down and hear the stories of off the basketball court might be something to be interested in, but that's probably it.
On top of that, I'd say one living celebrity, anybody. Who would you want to swap bodies with if you didn't have to be
If I didn't
yourself?
have to be myself, John Cena. No one could see me then. How's that? Just disappear.
All right. You got a couple more questions?
See if we get another wing.
Sure.
Yeah.
We get. Do we want to?
Decent wings.
Mm-hmm. I figured it'd be spicier. Not gonna lie, it was kind of disappointing.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
If we can get this to 1 million views, we can get our budget up, guys. Come on. Share it to all your friends.
Or was it the spicy chip challenge?
One chip challenge.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
All right. Microphone. Yeah. So, what is one thing that you've done in your life that you thought was just awesome? Love to do it again. Would encourage many other people to try it out.
There are a lot of things I've done that I enjoy, but I think it all starts with taking a chance to leave the nest. You know, I left Colorado at 18. I haven't been back since in terms of living there.
Yep.
I think leaving home and going to Utah and going to South Dakota, traveling and doing those things, having to meet other people and make a way for yourself and figure it out, I think is something that I would always tell people to take a chance at doing. You guys know from doing the college project in my class, when I tell you guys you can't pick a school within 4 hours, you got to
Yep.
pick somewhere else. Part of that is just to expose you to something different than what you already know. And I think for me, when I left home, I was same as you guys. I was in Colorado. It's what I knew.
Yep.
I'll go to the University of Northern Colorado, or I'll go to Colorado State, or I'll go to a small school here in the state or whatever. But the opportunity to leave and go to Utah presented itself. It was a great opportunity for me, so I took it, and I've never regretted it. So just giving yourself the opportunity to experience something outside of what you know, what's your normal. And a lot of times that can be in college because, as I've told you guys in class, in college, what do you have to lose? If you don't like it, if you go somewhere and it's not for you, transfer back. It's not a lose-all situation where if you had a family and kids, you can't just pick up and leave. You got other things you have to worry about. So, I would say that's the thing I would tell that I've enjoyed, that I've kind of gone through, that I would encourage other people to try.
Right on. You have any questions for us?
No,
There's-
it doesn't matter.
I've had a bit. It's a bit spicier.
It's
It's
hot.
not too much of a kick, but you know.
Well, we're gonna do that on top of the
So-
hot sauce, right?
Yeah. So if you wanna, that one's not that one. Give one with a good handle. All right. Sure.
We got milk. We do not have milk, so.
So the way this is gonna work, we're all gonna on three. We're all gonna take a bite. Make sure to get a lot of spice on there. Do you know our? Oh,
That's not a lot of spice. Dip it in. Let's go.
so
All right.
cheers.
Cheers. Bubba.
This is gonna be bad.
That's fine.
It's starting off pretty good, actually.
Starting off pretty good.
Not bad.
It's gonna get bad.
Hey man, these guys are really good at what they do. Our Instagram handle is GHS_multimedia. Okay, you want to check us out? Check us out on the YouTube channel at Garrettson Tech. Make sure to leave a like.
Comment down below.
Always comment down below.
Have
Happen.
a fun time.
And come join these guys on this show next time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We've had a great time. Thank you so much to Mr. Schrank coming on. Not Mr. Schrank. Sorry, the spice
Hi,
is kicking
I'm
a little
Mr.
bit.
Schrank now.
Yeah, thanks so much to Mr. Hughes coming on. Thanks to our background consultants for giving us some extra spices. And thank you for watching. Send this to your friends and your mom and your dad and your grandma, too. You got a foreign grandma, she'll think this is the funniest thing ever.